Hey, what's up? This is me, JDS4696 or JBat, and today I'm giving a film review for Superman Batman Apocalypse. And this is another direct-to-video DC Universe animated original film. And this is also a follow-up to Superman Batman Public Enemies. As you can see, I had this one. They had the Blu-ray versions of this, and this was a good one too. I really enjoyed this one a lot. But this right here, Superman Batman Apocalypse, this was actually like a follow-up kind of to that, and this is another great one, Blu-ray. And these both are like the Blu-ray versions I have of the films, but both of them were good. But this will be my review for this one right here, which is Superman Batman Apocalypse. And this is really mostly about Supergirl, like who is kind of introduced in this film. She's the one that the film is really about. But I'll touch on all that in my review. Alright. Now the plot for Superman Batman Apocalypse is about a mysterious spaceship from planet Krypton that crashes into Earth, well, into Gotham City Harbor actually. And it turns out that there's like a young girl inside who turns out to be a Supergirl, where she will become Supergirl. Kara Zor-El, and she's Superman's like cousin, with Clark Kent's cousin. It turns out that it's her who arrives inside the spaceship, which crashes into Gotham Harbor. Now Batman, he automatically suspects that there's a traitor, and then Wonder Woman, she senses that the Kara might be like an okay, like kindred spirit, but at the same time you have like the villain Darkseid, which he desires a champion. But of course, Kara, who will become Supergirl, eventually has her own ideas. And this doesn't include like a secret identity, a cape, or heroics. And it would take a life or death battle with Darkseid, which is cool, I'll touch on that too later, to uncover her true purpose on Earth, which of course would mean becoming like Supergirl in the end. Now in this film you have like Kevin Conroy returning to the voice of like Batman. You don't really get to see Bruce Wayne, if I'm not mistaken, not that I recall. And you have Tim Daly doing like the voice of Superman and Clark Kent again as well. Now I thought this film was entertaining, and it was very good. It was just as good as Public Enemies, and it has some spectacular like fight sequences in it too as well, which I will touch on as I continue my review. But yeah, on the whole, the film really is about like Supergirl like showing up on Earth, and she's discovering her powers, and then like at the same time, like Batman, he doesn't trust her, So at the same time, Superman, he tries to help her because that's his cousin. And then you have like Wonder Woman showing up in it, as well, and she kind of wants to help like Kara, embrace her powers and stuff like that, Then you have like villains like it opens with Lex Luthor, like it talking about like when he was impeached after the end of Public Enemies, when they arrested him, because of the events of Public Enemies. It picks up right after that when the film starts, with Kara like crashing her spaceship into Gotham Harbor, and it has like a cool sequence with like Batman investigating like the crash underwater, and like he goes like on his bat ski boat, and then he gets out into like this bat thing that's underwater. It's not like a submarine or anything, but he rides underwater. It's a cooler sequence though, which introduces Kara, and then she started to notice her powers and stuff like that. She can like fly and all that, but she can't control it. I thought it was cool, but there were also like some awesome like fight sequences with like Doomsday and like Superman, Wonder Woman, and like Batman. They all had to team up. Like the three of them had to team up to fight like these Doomsday clones or whatever. And I thought that was an awesome sequence. And then like the main spectacular like fight sequence, like the meat of the film, I believe, was kind of towards the end, where you have like a fight with Darkseid and Supergirl and Superman. It was so awesome. I mean, I thought that was real cool. That had to be some of the best like fight sequences I have ever seen in the DC animated original films like series. That was truly awesome. But yeah, that's what the film is really about. It's really about Kara, embracing her powers as Supergirl, and she will eventually become Supergirl. And then you have like Batman, who's kind of against it, at first and stuff, and then Superman, who was trying to help her, along with Wonder Woman too as well. And then you have like the main villain, which is Darkseid. He's like the villain of the film. But I thought this was very entertaining. I would recommend, especially if you are a fan of like I guess you could say it really is like a Superman film, mostly because it really does mostly focus on them and like Supergirl, But if you're like a fan of both Superman and Batman, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you've seen Public Enemies. And plus, if you're just a fan of the DC animated original films, period, you know, I would highly recommend this. Now, this version I had of it had like an exclusive short which featured the Green Arrow, as you can see I'm right there on the cover, which was cool. A nice little cool like animated short about the Green Arrow, you know. But yeah, I would recommend this, and this is my review for Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. And this is originally released in 2010. And I had already seen it, but I just hadn't did my review for it, you know. And this is JDS 4696 or JBAT. Alright.